Here we are in Pontefract for a brand new PECO race. This is a brand new course that we've not used before. This is race 2 of PECO. It's PECO time. We're on a 2-lap jobby this week, and we are running together. The men and women are running together. It's race 2. My team, Coastal Harriers, currently in 2nd place on the League 1 table. As you can see, I've got my hood up, but I think I can actually hear as well now. I think the rain has stopped. I got out this morning and it was pissing it down with rain. It looked pretty grotty, but I've got the kit and I'm all right. It does mean that we're going to get our first muddy PECO. We're going to get our first muddy PECO race of the season. I must say it's probably been the driest November I can remember. This is the first bit of rain I think I've seen this month. It's pretty sloppy though. It's very sloppy. That's just the walk to the tent. Us scumbags aren't allowed in there. There's a barbed wire fence keeping us out. There's an immediate dip in a minute. I've got no idea where it is, I can't see it. Here it is. Woo! We were given plenty of warning there. Take cover. Big hill. In the race briefing he said something about a bridge. I think we're about to find out what he's on about. Bridge. Told us to avoid that. There's the leaders coming the other way there. Top 3, there's Freddie, go on Freddie! Everybody loves the sunshine. Game pace. Nearly finished lap 1. Game face, come on. Whoa. Look there this time. Lot of shit on the ground now. A few hundred meters to go now. It's a shorter one than usual. Less than 6k, I think. Surrounded by greenery. Should finish there. Oh. Okay. Okay, we'll do what we can. Do what we can. Okay. Oh. 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 So that was PECO race 2 done. Oh. Go on, Alison! Well done. Yeah, well done, guys. Oh. How you doing, Dinesh? How you feel? All good?
Loving it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Top of the league?
Yeah, easily.
Yeah? Today?
Don't know, maybe. Who knows?
Speaking of which, let's check out the scores on the doors. Let's start with the ladies this time, and it's Valley Striders in first place once again. The entire table is exactly the same as last month, except for a swap between Hyde Park Harriers and Abbey Runners, who have essentially swapped places, with Hyde Park Harriers coming third and Abbey Runners coming second, which puts them on a tie of 5 points in total. However, Hyde Park Harriers are in second place because their countback is, wow, that's only 11 points, 11 points less than Abbey Runners. So countback in favour of Hyde Park Harriers. I was going to explain the countback a bit more there, but that is a perfect example why the countback matters. Round A Runners, Nid Valley Road Runners, St Teresa's and Air Centre Pacers remain in the same position as they did after race 1. Looking at the first division now, and once again Harrogate Harriers remain on top with 2 wins now. A bit more change in this division. Chapel Allerton Runners have jumped from 4th to 2nd after securing 2 points from this race. Their countback once again favouring them. York Postal Harriers dropping 1 point after a particularly poor result today. Horsforth Harriers have actually dropped a position despite coming third in both races so far. The bottom of the table made up of Rothwell Harriers, Ackworth Road Runners and Saltaire Striders. And there's another definitive pattern emerging from the second division, with Wetherby Runners picking up their second victory. All change, however, elsewhere on the table, as the Vale of York improve their score from race 1 with an impressive second place. Knaresborough Striders, despite being second in the first race, dropped to 6th in the second, which puts them into third place with 8 points. Pretty tight in the next few positions between Wharfdale, Ilkley and Kirkstall, and the bottom half made up between Kippax, Otley, Horsforth Fellendale, Bradford Airedale, York Tri Club and Dragons. On to the men's now, and Hyde Park Harriers have taken the lead. After coming second in the first race, they're now in first place, and their countback is roughly 60 or so points below Abbey Runners, who are only 1 point behind, and 1 point behind them is Valley Striders. A bit of a gap there between the top three. It's all to play for in the top three there. In the mid-table, St Teresa's, Chapel Allerton Runners are both in there, and right at the bottom we got Roundhay Runners and Saltaire Striders. In the men's first division, Harrogate Harriers continue to dominate with their second win of the series. Their countback is very impressive after 2 races as well. It was very tight. It was very tight between Kirkstall Harriers, Nid Valley, Horsforth and Ilkley in the second race. However, Kirkstall Harriers did hold on to second place, and Ilkley Harriers are now in third after four points from the last 2 races. Unfortunately for Ilkley Harriers, they dropped a lot of points due to having not enough runners on the field, and dropped a lot of points. The runners that were there had very impressive scores. Nid Valley follow them on the same amount of points but a much higher countback. And then after that, the bottom 3 are Horsforth Harriers, Wharfdale Harriers and York Postal Harriers. The top 3 of the men's second division remain exactly the same. Rothwell Harriers, Otley AC and Knaresborough Striders. There's a tiny gap in points there, and the Vale of York, Ackworth, Wetherby Runners, Ayr Centre Pacers, Bradford Airedale, York Tri Club follow them. The bottom of the table is being propped up by Kippex Harriers, Horsforth Fellendale and Dragons.
Oh no, I'm turning the watch off. You know you've had a good time when you haven't turned your watch off. So that's PECO race 2, our first trip to Pontefract. Quite an enjoyable course, very simple course. Very simple course, but very enjoyable, nice and wide. So there was no issues with passing or anything like that. There was no tree roots, no woods. I do like woods and I do like tree roots, but it was a nice change today. Yeah, I ran my little arse off today, I think. Didn't bring a bum bag for this camera, so I've had to hold the thing the whole time. So that would have slowed me down a little bit. Not complaining, had a lovely time, and we'll see you at race 3.
We were watching the video. We absolutely loved the video, didn't we, from Temple Newsom?
You've watched it, have you?
Did you like it?
Did you subscribe? Of course you did.
You're up there with Mr. Beast. You're up there with Mr. Beast.
Yeah, Mr. Beast. Unfortunately, there's not $1 million at stake here, but we're all having fun anyway.
Oh, no.
Come and have a brew in a minute.
Yeah, well done. Well done.
Cheers.